In this video, we visit Wilderspin School, which is recognised by the English Heritage as one of the most important schools in England. This Victorian school, which was built in 1844, is now a museum focusing on the life and work of Samuel Wilderspin, who changed the history of how children learn through more appealing activities and outdoor play. His ideas were very different to the strict discipline associated with schools of its time. The school was designed by Wilderspin himself and was used as a model for other Victorian schools. He had a worldwide impact, but this is the only Wilderspin school and playground to still exist. This building has now been restored, so along with the main schoolroom, there are also historic classrooms showing what school was like during wartime years and post-war decades of the 1950s and 60s. This museum is free entry over the summer holidays. It may be small, but it does have a big history. We are just in the original cloakroom at the moment, and now we are going to go and take a look outside at the playground. Have you got it? Yeah, that's it.
This is our house.
Should we go and have a look what's in this door? Look, it says open me. We know what's in there, don't we? What is there?
Toilets.
Ugh. The worst toilets ever.
And it's submarines.
And you just sit there with everyone.
Called a pipe.
What do you think, Willow?
There's another for girls. What?
You just sit there with everyone. Would you like to go to toilet here? No, not much privacy. We all sit together and there is no running water. We sit over holes cut out in the board. Pooh and wee fall into the space below. The rake on the wall is used to clean it out. Oh, look, this is the rake, and that's to clean it out. And look at the tissue paper there.
A free range weapon.
Oh, the muck is pulled out through the small openings either side of the door. Yuck. Wilderspin first developed the school playground as he thought school needed to appeal to children. And there's a toy box over here. What's in the toy box, Dawson? What's that?
I do not know.
What is that? Oh, is it like Skittles or something?
A skipping rope.
A skipping rope.
Skipping rope.
Show me the skipping rope. What does it look like? Can I see it? Wow, that is a very, very old skipping rope. Hula hoop. Very good, Willow. And look, Dawson's on stilts. Can he do it? Oh no! They are tricky toys. Good job. Let's go in. Ooh.
This is a assembly.
It's not a cinema. It does actually look like the entrance of a cinema, doesn't it? Wow, look at all the little drawing easels. Look, is that a teacher there? Is that a real teacher? Who's that in the corner? Is that a little child set up there? And a little bear. Oh. This is the main schoolroom, and it is set up exactly how it would have been in 1845. After many years travelling and promoting infant schooling throughout Britain, Wilderspin moved to Barton upon Humber and created this model school. It was constructed to his exact specification. He taught here along with his wife and daughter, as well as training other teachers. His innovations gradually transformed school for all ages.
Good day. My name is Samuel Wilderspin. I used to teach in this school, and I believe passionately in the importance of educating the infant poor. I'm going to tell you about my work and why this building in which you stand is so important. When I began teaching, most infants did not go to school, and the older children were often treated harshly. I believe that the first 7 years of a child's life are a golden period when they learn most about the world around them. If we can influence that, then they will grow up to be better citizens. My gift to you is the establishment of the first infant schools in the whole of the British Isles, 2,000 by the middle of the 19th century. And my innovations for infants were also adopted for older school children. The origins of your modern schools here and throughout the world can be traced to my system. On a school walk around town or working together as a team, just remember, this was my vision.
We've now moved on to the later Victorian classroom, and it says 1891 on the blackboard, and there's been quite a few changes in those 40 years. In 1870, all children could have access to school if they could afford the fees, but by 1891, school became free for all children. And although Wilderspin's ideas were used, Victorian school life was harsh. They were there from 9 a.m. to 5 p.m. and teachers were strict. And one of the punishments was to take the boys into the cloakroom and make them walk around. And if they walked past a teacher, they would whack them with the cane. So completely different to these days.
And remember, when if you be good, you get a ride on the walking horse. And if you're bad, you have to wear the dance hat.
The dunce hat, and that's for the naughty children.
So it's right there.
The piano. Look at this, the holiday annual, 1903. That's a very old book.
Maybe you should read it in preparation for our next holiday.
You are funny. And this would have been the main entrance for the children, and that's the door at the front of the building. I can see some ghosts down there. Are you scared, Willow? You can go and say hello to the children. And this classroom on the board says 1940. So this is how it would have been set up for that time, and this would have been in the wartime years. Government evacuation scheme. That's very sad.
This is this is how all the boys tried to escape war class.
All must have their gas masks. How sad and terrible is that? Would you like to try one of those on? Oh look, that's an old school bag. Can I see it? It's a bit different to now, isn't it? And here comes Willow modelling a beautiful coat and bag from the war times. Dawson, do you know what this is?
That was a music player.
A record player, yes. This is a very old record player. Hitler will send no warning, so always carry your gas mask. How scary that is. So this is a classroom from the 1950s to 70s. So it's a bit more modern in here, isn't it? Which one do you like best, kids? Which classroom do you like the best? This one. Does it look a little bit more fun?
Yeah. This one has toy food.
It has toy food. This is what I remember my school being like, with a little sink and the little hooks like that. That's how it changed. What does it say on the board? January 1968.
Who is Dewey?
Grandma would have been 18 years old. Is that interesting, Dawson? Dawson's found some books to read. That'll keep you quiet for a little while. Sure, wow, look at that Beauty and the Beast book. That's very old. Wait, hold on a minute. Why is there books here that I had when I was little in a museum? In a museum? I'm not that old, surely.
The zebra one is only actually because so old.
Because I'm old. I used to have this one. Look at this. This is all the children that used to go to the school. And so this is 1907. Can you see the children? 1907. This is like 118 years old, if I got the math right. 1917. 1952. Oh, that's the teachers. More teachers. 1957. 1970. 1976, and then the school closed in 1978. Well, that brings us to the end of this video on the history of Wilderspin School. We really hope that you enjoyed it, and if you did, please give it a like or consider subscribing to my channel. Thank you so much for watching, and we will see you again soon.